And we're in. Another year, another podcast, another GeekD podcast with me and you, Paul. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
By the way, people, you may not know it. You may notice something a little different this week. It's not just audio with a pretty picture.
Well, if you had actually said nothing, then our audio listeners wouldn't have noticed anything different this week.
Yeah, but
our YouTube subscribers might have admitted.
Let's not confuse the problem, okay?
That's a problem.
Anyway, we are going video. I don't know what your New Year was like. Mine was spent building a new machine, playing with software.
Is that what you call it now?
Yeah, well, it's old. What can I do? Anyway.
Can't find somebody else to play with it for you.
Yeah, too old and too ugly. But yeah, one of the things I've been wanting to do is with crankygamers.com is it got a redesign. I don't know if you've seen it, but it got a total redesign. I'm very happy with it. And we are going to start doing some live talk shows about gaming, pop culture. But what we're going to start off with is sort of a late night show. That is going to
be... Hodgson, you don't need to be doing any more sex shows.
Yeah, I know. But no, it's... basically the idea is it's going to be a get-together of streamers after they finish their broadcast. You get together. You know how you work in the bars, bartenders, you all get together after shift and get pissed and talk about the idiots of the day. Same basic idea. So we're just going to have it. I'm hoping to do that starting around the 15th. But anyway, part of the process was learning.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Geek Dimensions podcast.
Yes. I was lead.
It was him some other fucking podcast.
Shut the fuck up. No, it's not a podcast. It's a live show. There's a difference. Anyway.
I won't be there. So it doesn't matter. It's not going to be important. I won't be there.
What, you don't want to be on any of the specials we might do?
Specials I might be able to get there for, but late night podcasting with a 16-month-old and another baby due in 4 months.
But anyway, as part of the process, I had to learn how to use OBS, and I figured this would be a good test run to see how it works. And so we now are doing Geek Dimensions live, live recorded. Maybe live one day, who knows?
Oh no.
But the other thing I want to do this week is I want us to get caught up on our favorite television shows, movies.
Are we doing an entertainment show today?
Huh?
Are we doing an entertainment show today?
Yes, we are. We're doing an entertainment show. Pure entertainment. So if you wanted to come here for tech talk, get the fuck out. If you want... This is purely entertainment, and we're going to be...
their worst.
Yes, and we are going to be seriously geeking out. To start off with, the one show that I really couldn't give two shits about, Doctor Who. How's it going? Are you still happy with it? Are you how was the Christmas special?
Can I go slit my fucking wrists now? I have, for most of the last season, been living with this joy, this hope, this knowledge inside me that Jenna Louise Coleman, who is Doctor's current companion, was leaving, that there would be no more Clara. Guess who changed their fucking mind? And then they ruined the Christmas special for me because of that announcement. This is not the first time they fucked up a Christmas special, right? But this is probably the worst reason why. So, the whole Christmas special is kind of an inception dream within a dream within a dream. You're all going to die kind of thing. Well, just because she changed their mind, they added another sequence to the ending, so it was in another dream. And it didn't make sense. It ruined it. 15 seconds at the end of the whole episode ruined the episode. Now, I am excited that Capaldi is staying on as the Doctor. He's turning out to be a very, very strong, very, very good, very, very capable Doctor. The scripts are shit. The companion is shit.
But the Doctor rocks.
Yeah, and he's going to stay on for another... I think sign on for 2 more seasons already, so... It's good stuff. I'm excited.
While we're on the subject of doctors, Doctor Strange has been cast.
Is it Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yes, it is. Who apparently announced today that him and his wife are going to have a cumber baby?
They're going to have their own little cucumber.
Yeah.
I thought he was gay.
Nope.
Huh.
Nope.
Can't call them all.
No. Anyway, yeah, he's been cast as...
Did think he was gay.
But here's the thing. What do you think of the casting of him as Doctor Strange?
We discussed this on the last show.
Did we? I couldn't remember if we did or not.
We discussed this ad nauseum on the last.
All right.
And it's okay. We think he'll do well. He's one of those characters that has a good ability to change himself, so he should do well. Maybe.
What TV show from last year that you had high hopes for that you basically have walked away from? Other than Doctor Who, which I don't see you walking away from.
What have I walked away from since last year? Well, we didn't watch season 2 of Under the Dome.
Well, we didn't finish watching season 1.
Exactly what did I walk away from? See, the problem is I'm a very discerning TV viewer. I wait until things are actually fucking good, and then I go watch them.
Yeah, I've started to do that too. The one that I gotta admit, okay, what's your feeling on Gotham? What do you think of Gotham?
I love the first 10 episodes. Episode came out last night. I haven't watched it yet. I will be watching it when I go home tonight. Based on the strength of the first half of the season, I'm excited.
Okay. This is the one show that I've walked away from this year.
No. All right. What's going on with Gotham is the same as what happened to me with The Arrow. I gave it a few episodes and I didn't. Right?
Okay.
I couldn't. So I then went back and I'm now like 18 episodes into The Arrow and it's actually pretty good.
Okay, here's the thing. I did a lot of binge watching over the holidays because I promised I would get caught up. And Gotham was one of the ones that was in the lineup. And I had all the episodes I needed to do to watch to get caught up.
You were probably not paying attention.
It got to the point where with Gotham, I just don't care anymore. I just don't, there's nothing there.
That's how I felt about Arrow the first time.
Okay.
And then you made me go back and rewatch it. And now we're like watching a couple of episodes of Arrow every other night.
You still liking it? Is that one going forward you're going to stick with?
Yeah.
Did you see like I dropped this in the show notes, some of the stuff that the Arrow producer has said that they want for the show?
Yeah, let's not bring Batman in. All right, Batman in everything, just too much. Right? Too much. The reason they want Batman coming in, okay, why do we want Batman coming in? Because there's a Batman Superman movie coming out, and oh my god, we might get some more viewers because there's Batman. No. Stick to the strength of the Arrow as the character that he is. We don't need to introduce other superheroes. We've already had a Flash crossover, which in itself is kind of cool because but we don't need Batman.
I'm torn.
Because if you introduce Batman, then you have the possibility of introducing Superman.
Yeah.
And what is the point of the Arrow in a world where Superman exists?
Well, but you say that about the larger DC comic universe then.
Yeah, I know. If you really stop and think about it, it gets a bit ridiculous. That's why we suspend disbelief. But, what they should do with the Arrow is not introduce more superheroes. They should introduce more super villains.
Well, they did that kind of with the Suicide Squad, sort of, sidestep. But like, okay, they said now the 3 episodes that are following Oliver's apparent death. Okay, they say it's some of the best they've ever done.
Oh, wait, folks, spoilers.
Yeah. Anyway, what they've Laurel apparently is going to finally don the canary costume. I'm not sure about that one.
Stand that.
You don't like Laurel?
She's like the poster child for I'm supposed to be smart and intelligent, but I'm so easily manipulated. I have no emotions of my own, and I am really daddy fixated.
Okay, here's the thing. That they're also apparently, I guess there's going to be a lot going on between Thea and Felicity. I'm seeing the Birds of Prey develop here.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that was the all-female. There was the Oracle. There was Batgirl or Batwoman, and there was Black Canary, I believe it was, and there was one other superhero. Like, I like Felicity. I like the character that she plays.
So let's not fuck with it.
Yeah, but you know they're always going to try and do something to...
But sometimes I think, you don't want to introduce characters for the sake of introducing characters.
Yeah, I agree with you.
This isn't fucking Game of Thrones here. This isn't fucking George R. R. Martin. Let's introduce 20 characters on every new page and kill off 40 on every other page. I'm a lot more about character development and just build a really, really strong story around X, Y, and Z characters and let them develop as characters. That's why I really love season 1 of Black Sails. They did amazing.
It was a good. I watched most of it, but I never came back for season 2.
Well, it's not back yet.
Then I never finished season 1.
I think it comes back on the 9th.
You know what is coming though to Netflix? It got a launch date.
What?
Daredevil. The Marvel Universe on Netflix is starting in... What's the date we got here?
All right.
4/10/15.
I don't mind them bringing back Daredevil because it really does need a reboot.
A good reboot.
But Charlie fucking Cox...
Well... The thing is that in the Daredevil world, the Matt Murdock was not really a buffed out character.
No, he's not supposed to be buffed.
I know.
But Charlie Cox looks... What's the word I'm looking for?
Wimpy?
Simple.
Well, did you see the costume that they got him in?
No, I haven't seen the costume.
Look,
I went to Google and I typed in Charlie Cox, researching this whole him coming up for Daredevil, and all I had to do was see the images that Google puts on the right hand side, because they say he's an actor and blah blah blah, and just those pictures of his face alone, and I'm like, no, he doesn't have it.
We'll see. The one character that I was really kind of freaked out to see who was playing Wilson Fisk, the Kingpin.
Who's playing Kingpin?
Vincent. I cannot pronounce his last name. D''ONOF. He was in.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean.
He is apparently either they're doing it with costume or he has actually put weight on for this character.
Put weight on. He's not that big, but the man is naturally 6'4".
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a big boy.
I could see him being.
Yeah.
Kingpin.
Oh yeah. He's got that.
Why did they make Kingpin white this time?
He's always been white.
He was black in the last Daredevil movie.
Well, that's because they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about.
Speaking of not knowing what the fuck they're talking about, Scarlett Johansson, Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I want to say yes.
Look, I know everybody likes her. I know she did great in the Avengers. I know she's done a bunch of good movies since.
Lucy.
but she is not. No, just no. I'm being really negative tonight, but no.
Okay,
Just no.
if you were to cast the Ghost in the Machine main character, who would she be?
I don't know. I don't know, but I can tell you what I do know is that it would be her.
Why though?
Because no.
That's not good enough, my friend.
No, it is good enough. It's she does it. You know? Yeah, it's just she's also one of those characters now that has been used so many times that every time we look at her, we're
Yeah,
going to see
yeah.
um plus, the movie's gonna flop anyway because Robert Sanders is directing it. I mean, when the credit that they give for the director is Snow White and the Huntsman,
We got a problem.
up for what this guy has done.
Yeah,
Good night, Vienna. Just go fiddle off.
yeah.
You told me to watch, however, sticking with kind of futuristic sci-fi. You told me to watch the first 9 minutes of Sci-Fi's
12 Monkeys. Yep.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Looks dark, looks moody. The only problem I'm going to have with this, and I can tell you right now, is that Sci-Fi is never going to let it get gritty enough the way it needs to be.
They tried with what's that other show? That other sci-fi show they've got. Oh crap! I can't remember the name. It was a game and the show. It starts with a D. Forget anyway.
The only other sci-fi show that I've watched recently that even comes to mind is the zombie one.
Walking Dead.
No, that's not sci-fi.
I know.
My brain has just gone into like zombie sci-fi. Let me see. Z Nation, man, with what's his name? The new guy, as in the kid from the new guy. I know that's probably way older. That movie's probably way older than most of the people watching this movie or watching this podcast. I mean, Z Nation has become a pretty solid little show for itself,
Yeah.
DJ Qualls, he's Citizen Z, So yeah, that's become a pretty solid little show for itself. I'm actually looking.
Defiance. That was it. That's what I was thinking of. Defiance.
You know what I did watch the other night though?
What?
Divergent.
Okay. You mean the movie?
Yeah.
Part 1 or 2?
1.
Okay. Yeah, because 2's coming out. I think it is.
Watch the appropriate kids over the Christmas holidays. Do you know what I love about my kids?
What's that?
Do you know what I love about my kids? Divergent was shit, right? What I loved about my kids is, you know what they wanted to watch on New Year's Eve? Spaceballs, the movie. Yeah.
So okay. Sticking with the 12 Monkeys. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be worth sort of keeping an eye on?
I'll definitely be giving it a try. But what I won't be doing is watching the Bruce Willis movie before I watch it, because it's just not going to live up to comparison.
No.
It'll have to be taken as its entirely entity.
Peter Gillan, the man behind the original one, the famous man himself, he gave a thumbs down on the whole idea. Didn't want anything to do with it.
Don't blame him.
No.
But we'll see. It could be a diamond in the rough. It could be a secret jewel. It could turn out not to be Agent Carter.
Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it, right? Because, it aired last night.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to watch it. Did grab it though, so I can watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Did, however, catch Marvel did a 15-minute sort of
Featurette.
version,
Yeah.
featurette last year, so I did go and watch that. So you get the general premise, right? It was cheesy, but okay, early Shield, etc., etc. So I did go online to see what people thought of Agent Carter, and it has bombed.
I have absolutely no interest in seeing it. None. I don't even care to see the pilot, the first episode. Nothing. I don't care.
Now for those of you who don't know, Agent Carter is Peggy Carter. She was Captain America's girlfriend.
She's also a big part of that mythos.
Yeah, and she is, she goes on along with Howard Stark to start Shield, and this series is about her starting Shield. It's the same actress, the whole lot.
Like, you're seeing a lot of references to her in another show that we watch, and that's the Agents of Shield, which we got to talk about in a minute. So,
well, of course, you're going to see a lot of references.
Yeah.
She was one of the fucking Go on, move on.
Okay.
Before I get into something better.
Agents of Shield. Are you on board? Are you feeling better about it?
Like, gimme. I'm ready for another 20 episodes. I want them when I want them now.
Yeah, same here.
Except for the ending. I mean, what was with that finale? What was with fucking Sky and the... she touches the thing and you get the slow motion explosion and she's standing there like she suddenly turned into some badass Asgardian, but she looks exactly the same. I'm like, what was the point?
Didn't the color of her eyes change?
Color of her eyes changed. She's obviously just turned into some super bitch. Some super... She's either now about to become a superhero or a super demon. One or the other.
Yeah.
We don't need...
But Rain was there with her as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be...
She didn't turn.
Didn't she? I thought she did.
Nope. The only one to go, all Bruce Lee and go, and do the flex and have all the things come off of her was Scott.
Okay.
Then again, they didn't show whether or not. But
because I know she got absorbed or she got covered in that black stuff.
You know what? I've actually had enough of her as a character.
Yeah.
Don't need her in the show anymore.
No.
We need a new delivery boy, basically, which was her job. She kind of...
The other one we can do away with, too, is the good guy, bad guy, good guy, bad guy. Ward.
Oh, Ward.
Can we just...
Yeah, so somebody just put a bullet in his head.
Yeah,
and move on.
please.
We don't need him as an antagonist anymore. We just...
Go away. Go away. Get out of here.
Go away, Ward.
Yeah.
Go on.
AntMan. You see the trailer?
Saw the trailer.
What do you think?
Like the premise, obviously.
Yes.
Like the idea, obviously. Does it have the potential to be a good movie? Can't tell yet because, just like Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody really knew.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be awesome. Best second.
Oh no! We got it. We got to talk about it. Yes.
But you know what has killed AntMan for me as a movie that I can get behind and get invested in? Paul Rudd.
Yeah, when I heard he was being cast, I was like, "What the fuck? What are you talking about, people?"
Can't do it. Saw him in the trailer, and I was already like, "Nah, can't do it." There he is. It's my idiot brother. It's fucking.
It's like Ryan Reynolds doing Deadpool again.
Well, Ryan Reynolds doing Deadpool. I mean, I honestly think when it comes to Deadpool, right? He screwed the Green Lantern. Okay, he just bleh.
Yeah, and what was the Green Hornet? Like, come on, his track record sucks.
I honestly think that Deadpool to Ryan Reynolds, maybe what Iron Man was to
Yeah.
What's his
Beard. What's his face? Robert Downey Jr.
Jr. I think this is the role.
You think so?
I think so. I think.
Yeah, but here's the problem I have with this whole Deadpool thing. They've already come out and said they want a PG-13 movie. I'm sorry. You cannot do Deadpool as no, you cannot. You can't even do it as R-rated. Like, okay, come on. We're talking Deadpool.
Can't do it.
No.
Don't even go there. Don't even try it.
But Fox has said it's going to be a PG-13 movie. So I'm my thought is, okay, you're taking Ryan Reynolds, and you're taking Fox PG-13, and
yeah, you're taking Ryan Reynolds, and you're not allowing him to do what he does best, which is inappropriate adult comedy.
Yeah.
In the body of an ultraviolet superhero.
Yeah. I don't understand it. I really don't. And I just if
something else that you do not understand.
Okay. What's that?
Gillan.
Oh fuck. Please.
Oh, there's only 2 episodes out, and it is so fucking ridiculously cheesy. It is awesome. Alright,
dude, no.
It's an ABC Studios show, so that should just tell you right off the bat it's gonna be bad. It's supposed to be set in medieval England. They're all supposed to be knights and warriors. It's mostly a musical, and it is awesome. The humor is adult. The humor references are modern. And the first 2 episodes gave me enough chuckles that I'll be coming back for episode 3.
You know what I come back for? Another Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. It'll be hard to live up to the first one, though.
That, to me, I finally got to see it over the holidays. And I think that, to this point, is Marvel's best movie. Avengers 3 may knock it out of the park, but I still think that what they did with that movie was frickin' awesome. I loved it. I enjoyed it from beginning to end.
Iron Man 1, but for very different reasons. See, they're 2 very different types of movies.
Yeah.
So they're superhero movies. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, man.
James Gunn did an awesome job with that movie.
I got it, and I shit you not, I have watched it 5 times already.
I'm ready to go back and watch it again.
You know, it was really, really well done. It was a really clever concept, and you know what it was? It was the right blend of execution and humor. There was, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It was just overly. It was over the whole kind of plot. Yeah, the plot was cheesy. Okay, but
knew what it was that made it.
What?
They didn't patronize, right? And they weren't afraid to say that the humor in this movie is for adults.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not making a kids' movie.
No.
And I think that shocked a lot of parents who went there with the kids. And next thing, there's like dick references and the whole lot.
I think the same thing's going to happen with the next Avengers too. I think they're going to really. I got high hopes for it. I really do.
You go back and you look at like older Marvel movies, like even Daredevil, for as bad as it was, they were a lot more adult oriented.
Yes.
I think that's what Marvel has to realize is that, and what other companies looking to replicate this have to realize is that it's bloody adults watching this stuff.
It's the adults buying the comics. It's the adults going to the conventions. It's the adults watching the Netflix. It's the adults buying all this shit. So quit fucking around with the whole premise and treat us like adults and give us the movies we deserve.
That's Hudson's call for movies.
Well, yeah, okay. As long as it's presented decently.
What's this in the show notes? I'm seeing hackers.
Oh yeah, this was the other sci-fi series. Well, actually, no, it's a reality TV show.
No, you can't. Let's make a reality TV show of hacking. Let's show 15-year-olds in their basement, sitting in front of their screen, drinking Code Red Mountain Dew and
Writing scripts.
Doritos, masturbating furiously with Cheeto things under things, clicking on scripts.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much all anybody who calls themselves a hacker does these days. They're called script kiddie. Because the real hackers just don't do that shit. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even concerned with it. It's like they did a series, a reality show on cosplay, and I looked 5 minutes and I said, no, I'm out of here. I'm done.
Listen to this shit, man. The new series also boasts an experiential hacking scene that exposes what actually happens when a computer network is broken into, including what goes on inside the mind of the hacker. What's that like?
Have you seen the trailer? There was a featurette put out for Black Hat. It's a new Michael Mann movie with Chris Hemsworth in it. Check it out. It's
or it's a hacker
that was in jail.
What is he doing now? I'm going to hack this computer with my biceps and my L'Oreal hair because I'm worth it. And if it doesn't let me in, I'm going to beat the keyboard with Molière until it lets me in.
Shut the fuck up and go look at the featurette when you get a chance. Cause
I can't take him seriously in anything since he's been Thor. I just can't. He's Thor.
Did you see Chris Evans?
Robert Downey Jr. is now always Iron Man. I don't care what happens.
Or Sherlock.
He's Iron Man.
Or Sherlock.
Iron Man wiped Sherlock off the face of the planet. He is Iron Man.
Okay.
He is. Forget his living days. He's Iron Man.
Chris Evans. He did the commercial for CS:GO Online. You seen that?
I don't like Chris Evans.
I don't
like him as an actor. I don't like him as Captain America. I don't like Chris Evans. There's just something about him. I look at his body and I go, fuck you. Because nobody can ever fucking achieve that unless all they do is fucking live in the gym, and when they're asleep they have electrodes tied to them and people fucking moving their arms and legs while they're asleep, so they're working out in their sleep, because it's just not achievable. And once you've seen him in the first Captain America movie with his head badly CGI'd onto like this skinny little body, and every time the camera moves, his head is a different size on the body. That's the way you see him forever. Every time his head moves, you expect it to be a different size. And what happens now is I see him on screen, and I don't see his face. What I see is his head with like a vertical measurement next to it. There's that measurement to the objects around him to see it changing.
Oh God! All right. Well, overall,
I'm giving Chris Evans a hard time he doesn't deserve.
Overall, we're good with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
We're good with Arrow.
Yes.
We're
good with Black Sails. We're good with Walking Dead. We're good with Xena.
No, go away. Movie wise,
we're great with Gillan.
Oh fuck. Movie wise, what are you excited for coming up?
There's movies coming up. Fill me in on what's coming up, because
There is
Chris Evans' head.
Oh God, there's so many of them. There is Avengers 3.
I'm not excited about Batman vs Superman. I'm not excited.
Why?
Ben fucking Affleck. For the same reason you're not excited about.
It's Ben Affleck that did the
Daredevil, man.
Yeah.
Well, I was discussing this with Sarah the other night. We actually watched Daredevil because we were like, I'm going to show you what the new Batman movie is going to be like. Here's Batman. So no, I'm not excited about that for the same reason you're not excited about Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool.
Yeah. Oh God.
You fucked up one superhero, you know. You've lost your chance.
Okay, so we're looking forward to 12 Monkeys as a possible.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm looking forward to the new Star Wars movie or not. I will watch it. But
I don't really care. I don't. I'm not a Star Wars nut bar. But yeah, it's good year last year for TV. On the whole, it was pretty good. This year, it's between Netflix and TV. It looks like and the movies. It's going to be a gangbuster of a superhero year.
If there's only one series you get to watch this year that comes out, watch it go, babe.
I can only pick one, even of the ones I'm already watching.
Only pick one. Watch it go, babe.
Oh shit! I think it would have to be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
See, I'm torn. For me, it would be between Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Black Sails. And right now, I think Black Sails is going to win out.
Have you watched The Vikings?
No, but I have to.
You've got to. It is one of... okay, granted, it's a History Channel. God forgive us.
Oh. Did you watch the Halo series yet? That came out with the release of Halo.
No,
Halo the
I have not.
Collection.
I have not.
And I don't know why, because I'm a massive Halo fan. And you know, it installs the app on your Xbox, and you just go watch the damn thing. And I'm sure they're all over the internet by now. They're on the torrents and shit.
All right. Well, listen, we're gonna have to cut our list and get the fuck out of here because it's getting too late. And you've got a wife and child to go home to, and I've got
gotta get home to Malcolm.
I've got nothing.
Birthday with his new nanny.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Alrighty, buddy. Thank you for joining me tonight.
My pleasure, man.
We'll see how this video thing works out. I kind of like it.
Yeah, you see, I got to be careful because what I forget about is that when we're on video, I can't feel like picking my nose and crap.
Yeah, I can't either. Mind you, I did on Nothing Serious.
Did you pick your nose on Nothing Serious? Ah, well, that was the intro.
Yeah.
I was making blowjobs, and I didn't even realize I was on camera. Okay. Till next week.
Till next week, folks. Watch the shows, enjoy it, and we will be back to talk about more great geek stuff. But in the meantime, remember, keep it geek.